hell of a, she's so fine. Hell of a, blows my mind. Hell of a, lights my day.
What's good, guys? So I'm picking back up on Yo Stay Woke's Instagram page. This is part 9. And this is the post that I'm starting with, the next post, from August the 24th, 2018. At the top, it's something social media wise. It looks to be Facebook that says, "To BH from James Yarbrough, dated January the either 15th or 16th, I can't see, of 2016 at 4:30 p.m. The next post, it says 15 minutes ago, and that doesn't give us a whole lot to go on, but it says, also from James Yarbrough, Kenneka Martin in 2 years will lose her life at a hotel. Don't believe me? Just watch. And then they've also screenshotted his social media. And again, I think that's Facebook. And they've sent this to Yo Stay Woke. Then the post underneath that from Rashawn Magic Knight says, "Don't get me started, because I swear I had found something early on saying she was actually 54, not 44, but everything's so sloppy, I just don't know. I will assume she just at a friend's birthday party, unless she causing confusion on purpose for that exact question." She got a couple of comments on that. You can't really read them all, but the one underneath it says, "Girl, when I looked in the," and it cuts off. The other two are cut off as well, but she goes back to say, "Damn, she even got colored contacts on now. LOL." People still do that, though. Just saying. And then there's a picture of Teresa Martin that was sent as well. Right here, we can just see her headshot, but I think, yeah, they just kind of cut off the rest. And instead of trying to piece that together, they just left it as is. Underneath it, it says, "Thanks for sharing." Now, this is Yo Stay Woke. "Thanks for sharing. I'll post and keep you anonymous." And anonymous says, "Thanks." Now, let's read the caption. The caption says, "Screenshots from one of my DMs. I wouldn't put it past Teresa Martin to lie about her age or birthday because she's lied about everything else." And again, I'd like some examples on what was lied about. What was truly lied about. Not something that you think was withheld from you, but something that was actually a lie. That's what I would like to know from Yo Stay Woke. It says it has 10 comments. And of course, I'm not going to read that big, long caption that's on every single post. Alright, the comments start with Thick Thighs ATL. They're speaking to Yo Stay Woke. It says, "Now this shit right here, help me understand." Yo Stay Woke says, "Right, but I still think KJ is a name of a character played by different black girls. They planned everything on how they're going to present everything to the public. I suspect they planned the KJ psyop for over 2 years." The next post says, "So he basically saying it was meant to happen?" Yo Stay Woke says, "Yeah, but I still think KJ is the name of a character played by different black girls. They planned everything on how they're going to present everything to the public." Again, like I said in my previous videos, Yo Stay Woke does not like to elaborate on anything. The next person replies to Yo Stay Woke and says, they took that long to plan it for the whole shit fall apart because now look, everything is coming out. 100. I know they didn't expect it to blow up as much as it did, and they definitely didn't think people would still be looking into this case a year after it happened. Thick Thighs ATL says, back to Yo Stay Woke. Right. That only part that proves it's not too real to me is I'm smart, and I know damn well if someone was born and died, it'll be some type of record. Then how her dad just basically did the same, vamp into thin air. Next post to Yo Stay Woke. It says, agreed. They did a very piss poor job representing or presenting this agenda. As Teresa the Fraud says, it. Hey, Miss Live. Hey, Live. Let me try that again. My cats are in here clowning. Alright, let me try that post again since my cats kind of had me a little distracted. Acting a fool at 8:30 in the morning. It says, agreed. They did a very piss poor job presenting this agenda. As Teresa the Fraud says it. Miss Hey Live Karma is coming at rapid speeds. Her evilness went as far as uttering blasphemy, playing with God. The next post comment says 100. The next one says, people sick, man. It's hard for me to tell the truth from a lie with this case. And that is exactly why I'm trying to bring some of this stuff out, to show you just the foolery that has surrounded it. And some of this stuff is people are just, they heard it in the very beginning and they still rolling with it, but they have nothing to back it up with just because they heard it. Like, what are you basing your opinion on? Just the fact that somebody, or quote, they said it? Come on, man. The next post says, this shit's deep. Next post is from August the 24th, 2018. And it is a screenshot of more DMs that were sent to Yo Stay Woke. And it says, I'm giving up on trying to find out who and what these people are doing. After I searched and sent some messages to people, also made some comments in a group, I got strange calls saying quit researching or quit searching. Also, I got cut off my stamps and they are asking me for info I can't provide to get back on. Also, everyone who has been driving my car is getting stopped for nothing. I'm scared, so I won't search no more. I'm just going to continue to just follow the pages I trust. Come on, man. I'm sorry, but I have to do what's best for my family. I may make another page if I can find out how to get it should be a VPN, not a VMP. Yo Stay Woke replies back to her and says, okay, I understand. Do what you gotta do to stay safe. This anonymous replies back and says, yeah, they have come since damage to my household. I'm just going to stay in the background from now on. And it says, done some damage. Lord. Sounds like somebody, again, needs to take their medication. The caption to this says, screenshots from one of my DMs that sent me a screenshot of Curtis's Facebook. Said J Money is a character and to look into what the Freemason and Eastern Star sororities / fraternities were doing in September of 2017, which I posted as screenshots in one of the previous posts. Beware of what you say in the Facebook groups under your government name or real name, because they are targeting people that are exposing the KJ PSYOP. I think it should probably read, beware of what you say in the Facebook groups or on Facebook, period, under your government name. Period. There are 8 comments to this. Starts with, oh wow. Next comment says, you are not lying. They hacked me. Whoever they is, again. I guess they and them are the same. One and the same. And here comes 313.Millie. Wow, this is so effed up, man. I hate people who think they're superior to the Most High Man. Next post. Wow. Next post. Wow in all caps. Next post is to Yo Stay Woke. It says, you are not the only one doing this. What is going on? Why all the threats? Is it because we are closer and the anniversary is approaching? That's off now that September is almost here and everybody is giving up. It's sad, but you have to worry about yourself first. I wish you nothing but the best. Everybody is giving up. No, sweetie, everybody hasn't given up. But there are some people that are going to use that, oh, I got hacked, or oh, I can't go live, or when I'm trying to go live on YouTube, and my connection stinks, or I'm in the middle of BFE, and my connection is not going to roll right. Somebody's trying to stop me from saying something. Come on, man. Do people really still buy that? It might work once or twice. But past that, no, I'm not buying it, miss. Next post is from Yo Stay Woke. She's replying to that last comment. And it says, probably and thank you. Meanwhile, the bubbles with a white background is what somebody that follows this Instagram sent me. The bubbles in gray is my reply to the person. With that said, I got threats for posting the black and white video. And the next and last comment on this post is just a crying, sad face. Save your tears, baby. Because that's not what this is for. Gullible. Next post is from August the 25th, 2018. And this is, again, a screenshot of DMs that were sent to Yo Stay Woke. It says, I'm going to tell you this as I told a few others because I need to talk to someone about it and see if I can find out the truth. I think I'm a part of a government false flag or a psyop. I say that because I'm Nigerian. My dad is originally from Africa. He first came to the United States to first his education. I think that's supposed to be further. He spoke 9 different languages fluently. He never really talked to me about his family back home, and I never questioned it, even though I thought it was strange. So I just got to know about them when Hurricane Katrina hit. He told my mom he would stay and watch the house. The city of New Orleans broke the levees to save the city because of the lack of money, and they needed FEMA to save them from getting exposed to the people. Eventually, he got airlifted out of the house because of the water where he went to Texas. This is where he stayed after the storm. He later died because of seizure disorders. I don't believe that. The lady he bred with refused to give my mom the body even though he was my dad, and she died one of the mothers of his kids. So we never got to see his body. We're just had a memorial in our living room for him. Yo Stay Woke comes back and says, why do you think you're a part of a government false flag or psyop? Did they have you do something? What was going on in Nigeria when your father left? Try Googling his name in Nigeria. Do you think your father is undercover CIA or FBI? But he won't tell you? And I'm only showing this because I want you to see where this goes, like how deep she's taking these things that she's posting. Even though this post specifically doesn't relate to the Kenneka Jenkins case, I wanted to show you just the stuff that she's feeding to people who are following her page. And I'm not going to have to go through every one of those, but you can see the gist of it, okay? Yo Stay Woke is big on the PSYOP. Everything is a PSYOP. Everything is a false flag. So that kind of gives you a little background on Yo Stay Woke. Alright. Next post. Alright. This post is from August 26th, 2018. And it again is some DMs that were sent to her. The first one says, I think it was fake, bro, and they always leave signs. I spotted this on J Money's Facebook page. Now, let's take a look at this picture. There's a hashtag across the top that says hashtag Teresa Tell the Truth. Okay. There is a laughing, crying face that has since been added, along with the hashtag Teresa Tell the Truth. The money in his hands, that does appear to be real and not photoshopped in, best I can tell. There is a frowny salt shaker. There is a bunch of food that has been posted on his stomach, on his belly. So you can see how this photo has been edited. Alright. Please trust and believe that this photo did not pop up on J Money's Facebook page like this. Okay? There is a little post underneath his elbow that says, "Who is the man behind the mask?" Well, let's see. If you've edited in donuts and cookies and McDonald's French fries and a beer, you telling me you believe that that's real? Come on, man. Underneath this, it says, read the yellow writing under his elbow, and it's on his original pic on Facebook, too. According to this person. Now, you got to take what they say with a... You got to take what they say with a grain of salt. Next post. Alright. This is... You can see Zach is circled in blue. He is with his camera on his phone, recording something or taking a picture. And there's some film crew with him and other people. The post underneath says, wow, Zach TV, and he's standing next to that movie dude who was in the kitchen at the hotel. And that should say, in my opinion, behind that. But it does not. Yo Stay Woke says, the movie dude seen in CP Hotel Kitchen is the guy in black jacket. Do you mind if I share this? I'll keep you anonymous if you want to be anonymous. And they're talking about the guy directly beside Zach, I'm assuming, even though they both have on black jackets. Next post. Yo Stay Woke says, that J Money photo been edited by adding the hashtag Teresa Tell the Truth and the food emojis. Can you send me a screenshot as how J Money posted it? This person sends a DM back and says, no bro, it's real. Go on his page on the original pic. They did a screenshot of Curtis Kenneka Capper Jackson. And it says updated his cover photo on August the 9th at 1:20 p.m. Well, this person obviously didn't understand what Yo Stay Woke was asking for, because this picture is not the same picture with the laughing face beside of J Money's face and the hashtag Teresa Tell the Truth at the top. And there are no food emojis on his belly. Which was, I assume, trying to be funny because he has a gut on him. Not cool. Not cool. However, that is still there. Who is the man behind the mask? That still doesn't mean that that wasn't edited in there or photoshopped into the picture. And honestly, I'd have to see a mask first. This looks like a blob to me. Yo Stay Woke said, who added the hashtag Teresa Tell the Truth and the food emojis on the, and it just says question mark, because I went back to see and they weren't on there. The mentioned hashtag and food emojis. And that's it on this post. That was 6 posts in one. The caption says, screenshots from one of my DMs. This has 17 comments. First comment is from my girl 313.Millie. It says, OMG. The Black Day Trader 1 says, Zach, bitch ass ain't dead. Neither is Streets. And Kenneka probably don't even exist. Wow. Knock knock, it's karma. Just puts the little eyes. The next one is the praying emojis. The next post says, Renee Brooks, who made that hashtag name, I had DM you. The next one says, WTH. The next one says, not surprising. No, it's actually not surprising at all. What is surprising, though, is that people still buy into this and run and tell it. They're running in information that is untrue. And like blatantly untrue. The next one says, the yellow writing is subtitles on the TV screen behind him. Lord. While at the time the pic was taken, I'm sure it was irrelevant, but the picture being posted and used now seems less than a coincidence. The yellow words are closed caption subtitles on the TV screen, not added after the picture. Somebody replied back there and said, no, it's not, LOL. The next one says, or she replies back to them and says, yes it is, from a scene in the movie Batman. No need to prove it though, it's obvious as hell if you just look. And that person comes back and says, this was from my DMs. And somebody put the surprising face, the shocked face, the mouth open. And again, single life underscore is great, which is a debatable statement. Comes back and says, I remember this shit. The hilarious Renee Brooks from that uncensored, unbiased group posted this. OMG, she is hilarious. The next person, who is fat bitch makes me nervous, is crying laughing. They go on to say, well, I will tell you this. Someone spoke to one of the protesters and they said people will never figure it out. Now I know why they said that. And why is that? Since you know why they said that, why is that? I'm curious. Okay, this is the next post. It is from August the 27th, 2018. Honestly, I'm still kind of shocked only because the closer we get to present time, none of this stuff is going away. Like, they still are buying into this BS. And that's kind of what shocks me. Alright, so this is I'm not going to play this for a fact check because this is YouTuber Duke Murdoch reading part of his YouTube video, and it's not going to be batter up today. So I'm just going to show you the post and then read the comments. The first post is Teresa Martin at the 107.5 radio interview. Just a screenshot. Part 2 is the same thing. Part 3 is the same thing. Part 4 is a picture taken from that day with the host. Part 5, again, more pictures from that day. The caption on this photo says, YouTuber Duke Murdoch reading a message about a Chicago radio station, WGCI, interviewed an informant who knows KJ is alive. And WGCI is intentionally hiding the fact that KJ is alive and well. WGCI radio station phone number is 312-591-1075. That statement in its entirety is foolery. I'm just going to be honest with you. This radio station did an interview of an informant. An informant, huh? And they are intentionally hiding the fact that Kenneka is still alive. Man, I don't even know what to say to that. There are 29 comments to this, as I would expect. Alright. The first comment says, whoa. The next one, wow. The next one, isn't that the radio station Charmaine from Black Ink Crew Chicago works? Yo Stay Woke replied to that and says, I don't know because I don't watch Black Ink Crew franchise. The next one says, yes. Next one says, probably getting some insurance money. With the little thinking emoji. Next comment. Yes, Charmaine works at WGCI. Yo Stay Woke says, they deleted Duke Murdoch's YouTube channel because he posted this video reading a message that an insider sent him. An insider. This is one of the reasons I usually don't post the name of the source. Anyways, good thing I downloaded his video. Why they said that part, I don't understand. This didn't happen because somebody posted the name of a source. So what did that have to do with anything? Alright. The Real Scoop Daily replied back to @Yo Stay Woke and said, wow. The next one says, wow, and what happened to @_that's not Kenneka_? No page. We were friends too. True, and I showed you in my last video that page is gone. Like, not even existent at all. Yo Stay Woke says, check out the next post that say screenshots from one of my DMs. Because the owner of that Instagram told me what happened to that page. And how would you know that that would be the owner of that page? Because somebody said so. And what they're going to tell you what happened to their page in their opinion. Again. Next post. It says, yup, and the girl who everyone thought was Kenneka with the child by Zari's ex-boyfriend and friend of Peas and Mike Tate, milk dud head dude that was all in Zari's pics last year. Her page is gone too. The quote, Kendra awaiting my colleague Coleman under end quote, is suddenly gone too. All tags to it, etc. And it was there about a month ago. But her new and current page is Kenda Mac. I don't know if that's supposed to be Kendra Mac. The next post, replying to that person, says, so you're saying Kenda Mac is Kenneka? And that person says, no, not at all. Next comment says, Peasy kept saying Kendra in his interview with Zach TV. He didn't keep saying it. He said it like once, maybe twice. Big difference there. Next post says, wow. Next one, oh wow. Next one says, yes, Kendra. Goes on to say, lots of info on YouTube. King Rob's video. What really happened at Crown Plaza just released last night. For real, for real. Goes on again to say, I have Rob's video recorded. And somebody replies to that person and says, send me it, please. No comment on that one. That person said, Melanin told it all on King Rob's page. And went back to say, that's her name. Next comment says, I keep bringing up the fact that the officer said, quote, she's breathing better, end quote. Yo Stay Woke replies back to that person and says, yes, I saw that video where someone cleared the audio so that we can hear the paramedics saying those words while they were near the freezer. But I can't find that video. Yeah, I'd like to hear that one. Single life _ is great, which again, I'll say it for the third time, is a debatable statement. Comes back and says, I have pictures proving that that wasn't who we all know as Kenneka in that walk-in freezer. Goes on to say, even though I know you are no longer on the Kenneka Jenkins case. Yo Stay Woke comes back and says, I knew since September 2017 that that wasn't the so-called Kenneka Jenkins in the freezer. I'm not completely off the Kenneka case. If there's new info that I haven't mentioned, I post about it. And the next person just tagged someone on this post. Alright, next post says, well, from August the 29th, 2018, it says, and this was sent to her by someone in her direct messages. This is, I got a DM threat from someone associated with Teresa Martin in my DM because I posted the previous video by Duke Murdoch, LOL. The threat said they are going after Duke, _ that's not Kenneka, _ Diaz Candy, and me. Okay, so maybe this is not a DM. This must be just a post from Yo Stay Woke. It says, I clicked to decline DM after I read it, but I didn't screenshot or post it because they mentioned _ that's not Kenneka, aka. And then it says, inserted what might be her real name. To anyone associated with Teresa Martin or Teresa Martin, you should be ashamed of yourself for lying to Americans about KJ, being a fraud, scamming for money. I'm not afraid of you. Your threats won't stop me from posting info that you hid from the public about so-called KJ. Oh, Lord. The caption to this says, Teresa Martin or one of her friends is mad at me because I posted the previous video. Now, says it has 30 comments. Let's see what's happening in the comments. Okay. Here's the first one. It says, I got a message in my inbox too. Her name is Pied Piper. So, not Pied Piper. Pied Piper. My bad. Yo Stay Woke replied back to that person and said, that one you mentioned left comments on the page. I ignored him / her. This latest threat was from a different username. The person went on to reply back to her and says, oh, because she's watching and I heard she has been to a few of the WN compounds. Yo Stay Woke wanted to know what WN initials stood for, and that person told her, and I will highlight that because I'm not going to say it. Yo Stay Woke says, please read the caption. Okay, so at Pamela Jenkins, 640, who is one of the people that repeatedly posts on Monifa's page and tells her exactly what she thinks about her, has posted on Yo Stay Woke's page, but it's not there anymore. However, the comment towards at Pamela Jenkins 640 is still here, and I'm going to read that. It says, please read the caption because I already answered that question numerous times from the moment I started this Instagram. And again, you don't question Yo Stay Woke. Period. Period, poo. She's not going to elaborate on anything. Next comment. Says, wow, what the F is going on? Because that's not Kenneka is nowhere to be found. Does anybody know if they okay? Yo Stay Woke says, before and after she messaged me, her Instagram was gone. She either deactivated her Instagram or they messing with her Instagram. Next time her Instagram is accessible or not gone, I'll ask. Well, at least she said that, actually admitted that that person could have deactivated their account instead of somebody taking their account from them over some Kenneka Jenkins case. That person replies back to Yo Stay Woke and says, okay, thanks, really appreciate it. The next comment says, there is no Kenneka Jenkins. Yo Stay Woke replies back to that person and says, someone got to them. That's not Kenneka decided to delete their Instagram. That person goes back and says to the person that said there is no Kenneka Jenkins and says, no, I was referring to the page, not the so-called person. That person replies back and says, oh, my queen, I seen some stuff on YouTube last night about what's supposed to be the, quote, truth, end quote. Fortunately, somebody actually had enough sense to put that in quotations. Yo Stay Woke says, who made it and what are they calling the, quote, truth? Next post said, they know it's the truth. That's why. Next one says, they'll be okay. Next one says, thank you for what you do. Please keep us informed. Don't let them try to intimidate you, whoever they is. Next comment. Did you report the threat? Good question. She's so party. Good question. Yo Stay Woke says, they aren't worth reporting because they didn't scare me. Excuses. The next one says, reporting threats regarding KJ will not go anywhere because officials have already been briefed to not touch her case in any way, shape, or form. Too many high officials involved in her case, so no one will get in any real trouble for social media threats regarding it. She's so party, says back. Has anyone ever thought Kenneka is in hiding and us digging into this shit is actually putting her in jeopardy? And maybe that's why they don't want people posting too much truth? This person comes back and says, Kenneka isn't in hiding. Her case is a psyop. Wherever she's at, she's just laying low until it's time to do another, quote, show, end quote. Her case was not real, just like movies aren't real. Her life isn't being threatened by the country talking about her and wanting to know the truth. Whomever the alleged KJ is, she doesn't live a normal life like most of us. So her actions aren't normal. She's somewhere eating a burger and fries and in the next skit, and too many people wondering why she was killed. It didn't happen as scripted. Lord. I'm not even going to touch that comment. The person replied back and said, truth. Single life underscore is great. Says, shaking my effing head. That's so damn childish. F 'em. And goes back on to say, I told Plastic Titty Martin that she is a liar and a deceiver, just like the devil himself, via inbox on Facebook. Man, that's pretty bold, for real, for real. For you to fix your fingers to type anything into somebody's direct message on Facebook regarding her deceased daughter. That's bold, for real. If nothing else, this case has really made some people grow a pair. Because you would not be doing me like that. And this is my last post on this video because it's getting lengthy. But the next post is from August the 29th, 2018 again. And it is a screenshot of something that says, looks like a possible email. It says YouTube account notification. It's got YouTube at the top. And says, we'd like to inform you that due to repeated or severe violations of our community guidelines, your YouTube account, Duke Murdoch, has been suspended. After review, we determined that activity in your account violated our community guidelines, which state that actions like predatory behavior, stalking threats, blah, 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 are not acceptable on our site. Alright. And it goes on to say, if you would like to appeal this suspension, please submit this form. The next part of the DM says, can you post this? That this is Duke Murdoch YouTube page that got taken down because of the video. And again, although this does purport to be an actual communication from YouTube itself, you have to still take it at face value. You just have to. Especially where this case is concerned. Because you never know. Alright. You'd be surprised at some of the documents that I have seen, people Photoshop to make it look like a certain document, and it looks very legit. Now, I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying please pay attention. Yo Stay Woke captioned this post as screenshot from one of my DMs. Person is referring to Duke Murdoch's video I shared 2 posts ago about a Chicago radio station called WGCI having knowledge of KJ being alive and well. It got 7 comments. The first comment is from the Black Day Trader 1. It says, what video? Yo Stay Woke replied back and says, the video about the Chicago radio station WCGI, which I shared 2 posts ago. This person comes on and says, it's still out here because I saw it yesterday. So that didn't stop anything. Next post says, WTF. Yes, what video was this? Yo Stay Woke comes back and says, the video about the Chicago radio station WCGI, which I shared 2 posts ago. In other words, I'm not going to explain myself to you. That person comes on and says, thank you. And the last comment on this one says, damn, that's effed up. You've been put that up. And that's all I have for this video. But I do want to show you guys because I think it's, I'm holding back my laughter. Either Yo Stay Woke is watching, or somebody who runs everything else has done rein in the fact that I'm showing this ridiculousness on my channel. Either way, it's hilarious. Trust and believe, I got plenty of content. I just wanted to show you guys the foolery. So, that's it, and I appreciate you guys for watching.